Back to Premier League action for Manchester United. Leicester City up now. 7:45 kickoff on Saturday evening. Now, this isn't particularly an easy game for Manchester United. Leicester are fairly well up the league. And after Manchester United crashing out against Bristol City in the League Cup, we've got to get back to winning ways. This is the only thing we've got to concentrate on now for a number of weeks till the FA Cup returns in January. So, Manchester United have got a lot of games coming thick and fast. And if you do fuck up around this December sort of time, you could fall down off the pace. Manchester United at this moment in time are cemented in that top four, which is what we want to do going into the new year. We want to get that top four at least race sort of sewn up, so that then we're not going to win the league, but then we can at least concentrate on the other two cup competitions for Manchester United. If we're just second place, but there's quite a big gap between us and third and fourth. That's what I would like to see going into the new year. So I want Manchester United to get the victory in this game over Leicester City. Obviously, Leicester City haven't really got a lot to play for. They're just it's just going to finish mid-table probably this season. But it's not going to be an easy game for Manchester United. We've got to go in it and play well to win this game away from home. They did rest a number of players for their League Cup game. So did Manchester United, but they brought a lot on. And Manchester United brought some on as well in that game in midweek. So obviously theirs went all the way to penalties. So hopefully that will have some effect in this particular one. But they've got a number of players Manchester United have got to watch out for. Riyad Mahrez and Jamie Vardy are the two main men. Kelechi Iheanacho hasn't really settled in very well at Leicester so far. He's been a substitute most of the time, but did start that game against Manchester City. He could also be a threat maybe from the bench. They've got Demarai Gray as well that could be a threat for Manchester United. They've got a number of players that could cause Manchester United problems. So we've got to be wary of Leicester City going into this one. It's not going to be an easy game at all. Like, I didn't think that Bristol City game was going to be easy either. But Manchester United should go back to a sort of a normal team that we've been playing in the Premier League. There was a lot of changes for that Cup one. Obviously, Zlatan getting his first start of the season. Luke Shaw's only played a few games so far this season. So there was a number of changes for that game. But Manchester United are going to probably make a wholesale changes again for this one. But hopefully that will be good enough to hopefully get over the line in this one. Any 3 points would be welcome for me, however poorly we play. Obviously, David Hare will be back in goal. Romero couldn't do anything about the goals midweek, but we've got to have our best goalkeeper back in goal. Whether he's going to go for probably going to go for a back three in this one, I don't know what he's going to go for, because Antonio Valencia is out injured. So I'm hoping that he's going to put Ashley Young at right wing back if he plays three at the back. Then Luke Shaw as the left wing back. That's if he's playing a back three with the two wing backs on, or if he's playing a four at the back, then obviously still them two as your full backs, and then it'll be whoever in the centre of defence, whether that's Jones and Smalling or whatever, Jones and Rojo. I just don't know at this moment in time, but it's going to be something like that anyway. If it's a back three, it'll be probably I don't know, Jones, Smalling and Rojo, and then them two. Then it's going to obviously be Pogba and Matic in midfield, no question about that. Jesse Lingard will probably be in the number 10 position. Then I'm not too sure which one's going to be out wide, whether it's Anthony Martial or Marcus Rashford. One of the two will be out wide. May well be Marcus Rashford. He was probably the better of the two players for me against Bristol City. The other one will probably be Juan Mata with Romelu Lukaku up front. Hopefully it will be a similar sort of lineup to that. I can't see him going for a three-man actual midfield, because we've been missing players. We've obviously been missing Fellaini at this moment in time, and a lot of people were blaming Scott McTominay for the playing a part in that second goal for Bristol City. Obviously, Ander Herrera hasn't really turned up at times this season, so there is talk of potentially another midfield player coming in the January transfer window, but it is a massive blow that we're without Antonio Valencia. But hopefully that could maybe mean that we see Luke Shaw obviously playing that left back position with Ashley Young playing in the right back position. But we're going to have to wait and see. There's no Darmian in the squad for this game, so that is a plus that hopefully Luke Shaw can get some more minutes. There's no Blind either, because both of them I thought weren't very good in the week. against Bristol City, and to be honest, I feel that both of them will be binned off in the summer, and to be honest, at this moment in time, I'll be pleased to see that both pair of them fuck off, because they're not performing for Manchester United at this moment in time. But there's not really a lot of options. We could play Marcus Rojo at left back and keep Ashley Young, play Ashley Young at right back, but I would prefer to see Luke Shaw get some more minutes in this team. He hasn't played consecutive starts for a long time for Manchester United, and that would do him the world of good and give him a lot of confidence. There has been talks of Ryan Sessegnon coming in to replace potentially Luke Shaw, who is a 17-year-old left back from Fulham, but that's asking an awful lot for Sessegnon would be to come into the Manchester United team and perform at a decent level for Manchester United at the age of 17. So we will have to wait and see what happens there. Potentially, I wouldn't mind Manchester United signing the left back and giving him back to Fulham on loan for the remainder of the season, if that is where Jose Mourinho wants to go. But he's not going to be ready for the Manchester United first team just yet. To be Manchester United ready for challenging for Premier League titles and cup competitions, Manchester United need players are probably a bit older than that. But he's a fantastic prospect in the game. But I think at this moment in time, we need to give Luke Shaw some more minutes this season and see where it takes us, because he did perform quite a man of the match in 2 consecutive games when he started. So that's one positive there. But I'm hoping Manchester United can get over the line in this. I'm going to put my neck on the line and say Manchester United win this game 2-1. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We have got a few injuries, but that's no excuse if Manchester United can't get the job done in these games. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.